Good morning. I'm outside because there's a contractor working on carpeting the stairs, the stairs to the garage in the place we're staying at. So it's really, really noisy. But today's an important day. So Ren and I did not bring our cars from Hawaii. They're still in Hawaii, so they're parked in storage. So we've been doing the bus thing, the public transportation thing, while we've been here so far in San Francisco. And the bus has been fine. It's a bus. Sometimes it gets a little ripe, but most of the time it's fine. No big deal. But that also costs money, and it takes quite a while because all the stops and all that kind of stuff. So one of the things we're thinking of was when we're here, we need to get ourselves like some electric vehicles. And today, our electric vehicles have arrived. So yeah, today's a very important day. Let's go check them out. Ren is very anxious. She's like, "Are you hugging your bike?"
Well, looking at a catalog.
So yeah, sorry for the noise, but these are our electric vehicles. We got 2 Rad Power Bikes, Rad Cities. We've been shopping e-bikes for quite a while now.
Yeah,
and
6 weeks.
Yeah,
We looked at, oh my god, so many reviews.
yeah.
So we looked at so many reviews online, and then I even reached out to a couple of people that use e-bikes that I know, which I never do. I hate contacting strangers. But anyway, I did even and got some really good input on what power level you should get.
Yeah.
Don't bother with if you're gonna do these things like commuting with hills and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Then you need to make sure you have at least this minimum power level and these sorts of features.
Yeah. Which totally ruled out what we were initially looking at.
It did.
The first bikes we were looking at were these folding electric commuter bikes. They were like 250 watts.
Yeah.
And okay, I guess, sure, whatever.
All right.
Yeah. But then we started reading more reviews, and she started talking to some folks, and everybody was saying, well, you need at least 500 watts.
At least. So, if you have any hills at all.
Yeah.
And of course here, it's so severe.
Yeah, this is nothing but hills, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here in San Francisco. So what we ended up going with, and even then, we still reached out to our friends Troy and Adam up in Seattle, because they had bought electric bikes a couple years ago.
They bought electric bikes, the same brand that we had
from the same company.
Had narrowed it down to.
Yeah. So we blindly asked them, "Hey, what did you get?"
Yeah.
After we'd sort of settled down on Rad Power. And they came back with, "Yeah, we bought Rad Power Bikes." And we're like, "Oh, okay. Well, okay. They have them. They like them. So we got different bikes from what they got. But the company, so far, I mean, they're fully legit. They're based in Seattle. Most of the e-bike companies out there that are U.S. based, quote unquote, are just private label companies that sell Chinese e-bikes.
Yeah.
I mean, there are a million of them, right?
They're almost all the same body.
Yeah, and they just import them into a warehouse in the States, and then they sell them out, retail. And I guess Rad Power was one of those retail. They started out doing that, but I guess now they have a full design team. They actually design their bikes.
They're so sturdy.
Yeah. So
and
we really like that.
Unique to their own as far as styling and build goes.
Yeah. So we ended up going with them, and these are.
We didn't do folding bikes.
No, we skipped the folding bike thing.
Really, it just came down to access, folding. They have a folding bike at Rad Power, but it wasn't yet available. We didn't want to wait because we want our bikes now.
Yep.
And then ultimately, everybody here's got bikes, and they don't worry about making them small.
Yeah.
You don't have to fold it and get it out of the way for people, because there's places to put bikes. There's a million bike lot places. All the apartment complexes that we've looked at have bike parking.
Yeah.
You just don't have to worry about having to hoof it up into your apartment as much. No. And you don't have to worry about hiding it away on public transit in the same way. It's a far different It's a bike climate here.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's got one.
And I was quite sold on a fat tire bike for quite a while, but we also skipped out on that. So no fat tire bike. And one of the biggest sort of motivations for that is if our battery runs dead, I want to be able to pedal this thing.
Right.
And I guess pedaling fat tire bikes is
really
insanely hard. So.
Yeah. Another benefit, the reason we chose the Rad Power Bike is it's the only one we've seen that has regenerative.
Yeah, it's a rarity. The bikes we got have regenerative braking.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. Which is really cool.
So that can extend your range a bit too, which we like that idea.
Yeah.
But they have great range to begin with.
Yeah. Yeah. These are 750 watt bikes, which is plenty of power.
Yeah.
The batteries are 48 volt, 14 amp hour batteries, which are great.
I can pull the battery off and charge it on my USB cable.
They're removable
at work, so I can have a full battery on the way home. Although there's enough range on this bike that from where we live now, which is actually kind of far relative to where we plan to live, to my office, I can ride to work and back in theory all week long and charge only on the weekends.
Yeah, this will be quite the adventure because I didn't include this in the previous video because it wasn't related. But since we're talking about the e-bikes now, I get to talk about my cycling history. My cycling history is terrible.
Mine is only moderately good.
Terrible. So
I love biking.
Yeah, I wasn't when I was a kid. I was all about it. I really wanted to ride bikes and all that, and my friends had bikes, but I wasn't allowed to have a bike, and so I get in trouble all the time because I borrow my friends' bikes, and we go riding, and when I'm not supposed to, and I get in trouble doing that. So that was all shady, right? But beyond that, the last time I was on a bike was a decade ago, and I test rode a bike in Seattle, and it was like this full-on, Tour de France road bike. It was a specialized. It weighed like 3 pounds. It was stupid. It was just dumb. I shouldn't have done it. But I took it for a ride up the road and back, maybe half a mile, maybe 3/4 of a mile. And when I got back, I passed out in the showroom.
Whoops.
Oh yeah. So, and that was the last time I was on a bike.
I love to ride bikes. One of my favorite fitness things is spin class. But that bike doesn't fall over.
No.
I also, when I was 9 years old, broke my teeth on a bike, on a bike crash. So, my bike riding history is only moderate as well. But these are, they have a wider tire than the standard road bike.
Yeah, these are like 2.5 inches. 2.5-inch wide tire.
So much noise here right now.
I know. It's like it's all noise.
The carpet. There's this truck that just went by. Sorry.
That's okay.
But so the wider tires are supposed to help you with balance, and then of course the battery throttle power with 750 watt is supposed to help you really get off the line with good balance and speed. So you can be.
You shouldn't have to stand up out of the seat to get going and all that kind of stuff.
So all those things should help us.
Should.
Anyway, the adventure begins with assembly.
Yeah, so
we got to get them out of the box.
They're in the boxes. We got to take them out of the boxes.
And we got to get a couple tools.
I'm pretty confident we don't have the tools available to us right now to actually put them together. So we might have to pop over to someplace to go get some tools. But let's take these things out of the box first.
Right.
This one's Ren's bike.
This is mine? How do you know?
So yeah, they gave us tools. That's totally awesome.
Good.
So it's a good thing we didn't go out and just buy tools.
Pedals. This is a headlight. 2 books. One for the bike and one for the
for the
display. It has a really cool power display. This is probably a power display. Oh no. It's my charger. Okay.
Nice.
Pretty excited about the toolkit.
it comes very, very well packaged. So you see really, really good foam. This isn't just like standard styrofoam or something. So yeah, note about the packaging foam. They use number 6 foam, so it's a lot easier to recycle. That's indicative of a company that's based in Seattle. So thanks, guys. That's loud. Oh yeah. It's hailing now. That's hail. This bit is what they never show you on YouTube reviews of bikes in general. The glamour.
But it's put together.
Good looking bike.
One of the things that we liked about these bikes was that they come with all this stuff. So it's got the fenders, it's got a light, it's got an integrated tail light that turns on when you turn on all your other lights. You don't have to turn it on separately with batteries. It's got a kickstand, it's got a cargo rack, just all the stuff. So we didn't have to buy any extra stuff. I did buy a basket for the front for groceries. And that's all I bought. And a helmet, of course. So, yeah, everything else that we saw, we would have to add a rack in order to hang up in your bag. You have to add fenders, we have to add lights sometimes. Most of them come with lights, but they're not integrated. So it's got this power panel here. When you want to turn your lights on, you turn it on with that, and it turns your headlight and your tail light on at the same time and off at the same time. So you're not going to forget and leave anything on and end up with your batteries dead. So yeah, and it's got almost a full charge on the battery. Do we have air?
You got air.
So I'm going to go get my helmet.
Safety first. Well, Ren went for her test ride, and now I'm all jealous. So.
He's not that jealous. I crashed immediately. I went up the road. I came back. I tried to go up the hill. I don't know anything about bike gearing, so I was in 7th gear. With pedal assist only at level 2, which isn't very much. And it just, and then my seat hadn't been adjusted quite enough, so I couldn't touch the ground, and I couldn't, like, yeah, crash.
It was a light fall. She didn't crash.
I went,
yeah, that's not a crash.
It was enough that a neighbor came out and asked if I was okay.
That's just because the neighbors around here are cool. They're pretty cool. There's a neighbor across the street that I just met, and he has a couple of really cool dogs.
He does have the most adorable little yellow,
I don't know what
it's
it
like
is.
a pit bull lab mix. But he's probably not quite a year old.
3 months. I asked him.
Not 3 months?
3 months.
That's a huge,
Yeah.
that's going to be a huge dog. Anyway.
Big floppy paws, and he
Big
just.
fluffy paws, and like he's got just a little bit of like puppy fat still, so his skin's like a little jiggly, and he just wants to lick your face. He didn't, but yeah, adorable.
So
I have some adjustments to make.
yeah, she's got
My
adjustments.
handlebars aren't quite tight, so they can go up and down a little bit. So I had to fix that, and then I want to change the angle of them. And then I need to change the angle of my seat. And then I think I'm ready to go.
Oh. She's like, I want to go. Let's go.
And I just need to.
I want to go too.
If this hill in front of our house, I don't know if I can show it to you.
No, it's
like stairs.
yeah. See that? See the garage door? That's level. See the street out here? Yeah.
So that my bike could not haul me without my pedal. So the crash was, I was not pedaling. I wanted to see what the bike's power could do. That it was on pedal assist level 2 and couldn't do that hill, which some cars cannot do, is not a huge surprise. But anyway.
Hey, I almost bit it when we first arrived here with our luggage. So I almost crashed with luggage.
My luggage started going down the hill. Like it started going down the hill and it fell over on its side, and it's so steep that it was just going to keep sliding down the hill. Yeah, I had to catch my luggage. It was getting out of the Uber when we arrived.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was all our luggage.
That's fun. Oh, this kind of steep. Oh, this is steep.
It was just like, really? Yeah.
So she's going to get to work on that. And I want a bike too. So right now my bike is a box. So, my turn. Well, unfortunately, assembly has stopped. So, of course, I actually need this bike. But I can't move forward because the shifter that this comes with, I guess, is a little cheap. You can't really, I don't know if you can see it. But this is a thumb shifter. The plastic bit is broken off, so I can't actually shift the bike. So I sent a picture and emailed them, and so we'll just see what they come back with. But for now, this is just going to sit here. That kind of sucks. That totally deflated my day. So the folks at Rad Power Bikes are quite awesome. Sort of reinflated my day a little bit. They already, they got back to me. I emailed them. They got back to me in maybe 5 minutes, 3 minutes. I mean, by the time I got back upstairs, I had an order confirmation for the new shifter being, to ship out. So I don't know. It'll probably take another 3 days to ship out, another 3 days to get here. So probably by the end of next week. But in the meantime, since I know the new shifter is coming, I'm gonna go assemble my bike.
And he's saying that it reinflated his day a little bit. Not even joking. They turned his frown upside down because he was so heartbroken.
Oh yeah, I'm like,
yeah,
I don't get a bike today. So we'll assemble this bike, and then we're talking about it probably use a screwdriver or something and shift the bike into maybe fourth. So just so it's usable and at least get some practice on it until the new shifter arrives. So yeah, gonna go assemble a bike. Step-through is nice.
Yeah. There he goes. They're super fun. I hope he likes it. Oh, I can't go out there because there's traffic. Here he comes. Remember, that's a toughie on that one.
Good.
You like it?
I have to get used to riding a bike.
Oh yeah, that's what we'll have to be doing.
Feels good though.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah, I just gotta get used to it.
Yeah, it's not scary though.
No?
I think we both have some riding to do to get used to it.
Yeah.
But it's nice right now. You want to do it?
Around the neighborhood, yeah. I don't think I'm.
Oh, I don't want to go in the city yet.
Cross 30 or anything like
no.
that. I need to go up and down this.
Into Porto.
Like riding in a straight line, I'm still like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm not.
Okay.
Getting too ambitious. Baby steps.
Baby steps.
I'm a baby.
You're a baby.
But I feel good.
How do you like your helmet?
Helmet's good.
You didn't do your cool visor.
No.
This is Lervin's cool helmet.
Yeah.
They're magnets. Look at that badass.
Magnetic. It's kind of nice. Because it comes way down.
Oh yeah, it
So it
does.
actually looks pretty good.
Cool.
From here, I probably look terrible, but...
No. No, you look cool. So there it
This
is.
is pretty cool.
Clarence Pike. You're running in 4th gear?
I think this is in 5th. Yeah.
I managed to wedge it into, like, pulling it into the lower gear. Because it showed up in 7th, but with the shifter broken. But that should get you around the neighborhood just fine to get used to the bike.
Yeah.
Until we get the new shifter. Yay!
I'm pretty happy with it.
Lervin's first bike is pretty awesome.
This actually is like my first bike.
It is your first bike.
Like, literally, my first bike.
Well, Lervin doesn't mess around. He gets a cool bike. So, alright. I really like it. It only took me a couple rides. And then my second ride, I was like, okay, I'm a little more stable already.
Yeah.
So it won't take you long.
Yeah. No, and that was pedal assist too.
Yeah, that's
But
what
yeah,
I was using.
Coming up the hill.
Power
And
just
after,
drops right
after
out.
when you went through, I was like, all right. And I was like, I was like, oh, yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, it's tough.
Full throttle and pedal, and I got right into the driveway.
You made it though. You didn't crash.
Bikes feel good. I do feel a little stretched out, but
You can, yeah, these are adjustments
when
we
I get
can make.
used to it, I think, because I'm like, you know, when you're like,
You're tense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're all a little scared, a little tentative,
Uh-huh.
just like, oh. Okay. So, I
Yeah.
just gotta get used to it.
You will.
But
It's
I
an
think
extremely
that's what
comfortable
that
bike.
It already is
It
comfortable.
really is
Like, this seat
remarkably comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah, the seat is
So.
really comfy.
I'm pleased. Alright, I say we get our things together and just start going slowly around the neighborhood.
Yeah, I want to keep going just up and down.
Yeah,
Block
run
and then
blocks. Cool.
Just get the mileage. So yeah, bikes.
Yay!